Hello students, hope you all are fine. And previous video I have discussed with this chapter, and I hope that you all have gone through the previous part. In that, regarding the periodic table we discussed. Now in this second part, this is the properties we are discussing. What are those properties? Atomic size, valency, ionization energy, electron affinity, electropositivity, electronegativity, metallic character. Now, in that previous video, we have seen the law, pre-modern periodic law. What was the law? The law says that physical and chemical property of elements, they are periodic. They are periodic in their function of atomic number. Periodic function of their atomic number means physical and chemical properties. Whatever the properties the elements are showing, they are periodic in nature. Means if it is increasing, then it will increase. If it is decreasing, then it will decrease. Okay. And if there is any irregularity, then also it is mentioned that there is some exception. Okay. So let's start with the first topic is atomic size. First topic we are discussing atomic size. Now what will happen when you go across the period? Okay. Across the period means if you consider the second period, which are the elements? Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. These are the elements. It is across the period. Okay. Now what happened in this? See the electronic configuration. This one is 2, 1, this one 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So same shell number, electrons are adding. See the shell number, only 2 shell number, but electrons, valence electrons are increasing. Last shell electron, it is called valence electron. Valence electrons are increasing. In the same shell, if electrons are added, what will happen with the nucleus? Electron is negatively charged and nucleus is positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So what will happen? Negatively charged and positively charged, there will be a kind of force of attraction. Okay, it is called nuclear force of attraction. Now due to the increasing in number of electrons, that is called effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge, when it is increasing, the pull towards the nucleus, it will be more. So when the pull is more, means force of attraction is more, then what will happen? The electron which are present in the outermost shell, it will come closer to the nucleus, and due to that reason size will decrease. So across the period size decreases. What reason you will see? You will write that number of electron increases in the same shell. Increases in the same shell. So due to this reason, number of electron are increasing in the same shell, means effective nuclear charge. You can write number of electron in place of, you can write effective nuclear charge increases in the same shell, and due to that reason the force of attraction towards nucleus will be more, and as a result size decreases. So here I will underline size decreases. Okay, now let's see in the down the group what will happen. Down the group means what? Which are the elements? In the first group, lithium, sodium, then potassium, rubidium and cesium. Okay, what we have seen? Lithium is in the 2, 1, sodium 2, 8, 1, potassium 2, 8, 1. 8, 8, 1. Okay. So now here, how many shell? This is number of shell is K shell and L shell. 2 number shell. Okay. This one K, L, M. This one K, L, M, N. So number of shell, these are the shell number. K shell 2 electron, L shell 8 electron, L shell 8 electron, N shell 1 electron. So as the number of shell increases, first shell, second shell. Okay, so the electron is the second, valence electron is the second shell. Then third shell, valence electron. Then fourth shell. So as number of shell is increasing, what will happen? Size will also increase. So here it is atomic size. Atomic size increases. The reason the shell number, as the shell number increases, the valence electron and the nucleus, there is a distance. So due to the increase in distance, the nuclear force of attraction is also decreases, and as a result atomic size will increase. So main point you have to remember that when you go down the group, the number of shell increases. As a result, the nuclear force of attraction decreases. That as a result, atomic size increases. So underline this, increases. So down the group, what will happen? Size increases. Across the period, size decreases. Okay. Next property is valency. What will happen with the valency? Now see here, across the period. Okay, what is the valency? Across the period, the tricks I have given. The valency tricks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So what happened across the period? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Nitrogen again 3. Oxygen 2. Fluorine 1. Neon 0. So first it will increase till 4 and then decrease. So like that language only you write. First increases and then decreases. First the valence electron, it is depend on valence electron. See here 1, 2, 3, 4. Till this what will happen? Till this 4, whatever the shell, the valence shell is having electron, that many electron it will be, the element will lose. Okay, because here if you see this is, so lithium is metal, boron is non-metal, but 3 boron is comes under metalloid. Okay, so metal, they show the both the character. So first electron will lose, second electron will also lose. Here also when they will be bonding, there will be the electron will be losing. Okay, the BF3 if you see what is the bonding, you will see that BF3, what is the outermost shell, 3 electron, and from fluorine there will be 7 electron. So 7 electron and this 3 electron is given to this fluorine. So what will happen? It will be 2. Nearest electron configuration 2 means helium. Then 4 is carbon. Carbon can give you the tetravalent character. It can lose also, gain also. But while 4 electron, it is related to 4 electron. That's why valency is 4. So valency, the meaning of valency is the combining capacity. So what will happen? The valency till 4 it will be increasing across the period and then decreasing. 5, 8 minus 5, 3. Then 8 minus 6, 2. Then 8 minus 7, 1. Then 8 minus 8, 0. because you have to minus means when it is gaining electron. So 5 onwards they will gain electron. So how many electron? -3, -2, -1, 0. Okay, so first it is increasing, then decreases. Okay, what will happen down the group? Down the group, your cell, last shell, how many electron? 1, 1. If you go for rubidium, 37 atomic number. This is also fifth shell, it will be 1, 8, 1. So 2, 8, 18, 8, 1. Okay, so last shell, it is again coming 1 electron. So how many electron there will be? The metal will lose 1 electron. So it will be valency will be remain same. For this property, valency property, down the group we will write remain same. Remains same. Understood? Okay. So first it will for across the period increase and then decrease, and down the group remain same. Then next is ionization energy. What is ionization energy? It is the energy required to lose an electron or to remove an electron from its gaseous atom. Gaseous state, in that gaseous state, electron has to be removed, and that amount of energy is called ionization energy. So I will write energy required to remove electron from its gaseous atom, from its isolated word you have to write, isolated gaseous atom. Okay, what will happen now? You have to remove. Now see here, I have written here, when size is decreasing, decreases. Okay, so when the size is decreasing, electron in the last shell and the nucleus, the force of attraction is very high. So when the force of attraction is very high, to remove an electron from the last shell, it will be very difficult. So more energy will require. So as the energy is more, means ionization energy is also increases. So across the period, ionization energy increases. So one hint I will write, ionization energy is inversely proportional to the atomic size. It is not in the book. This way you can remember. Okay, it is not written in the book. Ionization energy inversely proportional to the size, because size here it is decreasing. That's why ionization energy increases. Okay. Similarly, for down the group, the shell number increases. This electron, last shell electron, it is loosely bound. So easily you can remove that electron. So what will happen? Here ionization energy decreases. Okay, and if you see here, it is the relation. If you see, ionization energy is inversely proportional to the atomic size. Here size increases, so ionization energy decreases. So it is inversely proportional. Understood? Okay, next is electron affinity. These two concepts are same, but this is for metal, this is for non-metal. So non-metal case, what it will be? To add electron. Affinity is to add an electron. So energy required to add an electron. Okay, so what will happen when we are moving from this side to this side? This side all are metal, so they will show ionization energy. So this side it is electron affinity. What will happen? Electron affinity increases or decreases. Electron affinity means the energy. So size when it is decreased, it is also the same way. The concept is same. Size is decreasing. So if you add an electron, in the outermost, you have to convert that into a gaseous state. So it is very difficult to add in the if the size is decreases, because the nuclear force of attraction will be more. So here also the more energy will require. So it is also increases. Electron affinity increases, and down the group, due to the loosely bound, down the group it is decreases. But one exception is there, although decreases, so here it will be, suppose last shell it is, last row it is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So fluorine should be, because decreases, fluorine should be highest electron affinity, but due to the very small size, exception is there. So exception, what is the exception? This one you have to remember. Fluorine show high electron affinity. Electron affinity. In short, I have written EL. Okay, not fluorine. Fluorine will show high electron affinity than fluorine. Why is the reason? What is the reason? Fluorine is having small size. Okay, next one is electropositivity. Positivity means positive character. So when it is loosely bound electron, it will be easily removed, so more electropositive. And here it is coming from lithium to fluorine. You know, this is fluorine is the most electronegative in nature. So electropositivity decreases. Electropositivity decreases. What will happen down the group? Easy to remove this electron, so positivity will be more, so it is increases. Electropositivity increases. So which is the most electropositive? For one first group, cesium is the most electropositive element. Okay. Now electropositivity is reverse of electronegativity. It is positive nature, it is negative nature. So trend will also be just opposite. So electronegativity definition you write: tendency to attract shared pair of electron. Shared pair of electron. During bonding, what will happen? During bonding, covalent bonding, you have seen that there is a covalent bonding is a bond between the mutual sharing. So during sharing, what is the between the electron? What is the force of attraction? That will give you the nature will give you the electronegativity character. Okay, so what it will be? This side, these all are electropositive, so this side it will increase, electropositivity increase. Or you can remember in this way, electron positivity is decreases, so electronegativity increases. It is just opposite. Then down the group what it will be? Electronegativity decreases. So the most electronegative element for halogen group, who will be the most electronegative element? Fluorine is the most electronegative element. Fluorine is the most electronegative element, because if you go down, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, so electronegativity decreases, so fluorine will get the highest electronegativity. Then the last property, metallic character. What is the metallic character? Metal, for whom we can tell this is metal? You have seen the group 1 called as alkali metal, group 2 called as alkaline earth metal. So this is called metallic character. So when you go from this side to this side all are metal, this side all are non-metal. So what will happen? Metallic character decreases. Metallic character decreases. In another word, you can say metallic character decreases because this side lose of electron, but this side gain of electron. So this side is more electropositive, this side is more electronegative. So metallic character is also, that's why decreases from lithium to fluorine. Next is then down the group. Down the group, what will happen? Lose. It is the tendency to lose of electron. How easily the electron will lose, that metal will be called as more metallic character. That metal will be more showing more metallic character. So here who will lose electron easily? Cesium, because this is fifth shell, this is second sixth shell. Okay, so this will be more easily you can remove, because loosely bound, this electron will be loosely bound with the nucleus. As a result, they will act, or cesium will act as that strong metallic property. Okay, so it will be what you will call them then down the group. Metallic character increases. Metallic character increases. So this all about the properties what we have. This is called periodicity. Okay, if you go from left to right, and if you if you move from top to bottom, what way the property will change. So we have discussed today the periodic properties, how the variation will be shown by the elements. Hope you all have understood, and this is the way they will ask the question also. Okay, they will ask the question that they will give some elements name. Question paper I will solve in next video. So the question will also be asked. They will give certain elements. Okay, suppose lithium, sodium, then beryllium, fluorine, nitrogen. You have to arrange on the basis of increasing order of atomic size, increasing order of ionization energy. So you have to solve, you have to see what you have to arrange first in the periodic table, that which place this, the first group, second group, third group, what is the group you have to place, and then you have to see the trend. It is coming across the period or it is coming down the group. So as a result, means as a discussion we have done, whatever discussion we have done, on the basis of that you can easily solve those questions. So go through this video, stop whenever you have doubt. Number of time means in whenever you have doubt, you see the video. So slowly you move and make your own notes. Okay, you can write a tricks why it is all intrinsic property, that you write in one column, and when it is decreases, make another column. Then you will remember in such a way, these properties are increasing, these properties are decreasing. So many way you can remember. Now for today, what you have to do, you have to make this chart and try to understand whatever things I have discussed. Okay, thank you for today, and whatever the doubt you have, so many times I told that whenever whether you have understood or there is any doubt, please write a comment on that video, so I can clear, means in the next video I can clear your doubt. But hardly people used to write. So I request you all, whenever you see the video, any difficulties you face, please write it down in a comment. And whenever I will upload the video, you will get the notification. But when you will get the notification, you have to subscribe it. Then only you will get the notification, and one bell is there that you have to press. So these are the few things. I hope you all are, because you are a young generation, you are knowing this computer or mobile things more better than us. So do that. So as soon as I will upload any video, you will get a notification. So for today this much. Take care, study hard. Your unit test is coming. So start preparing from the day one. You will see that your result will be very well if your preparation is from now onwards, if you will do the preparation. Okay, thank you.